blew up on TikTok a few months ago off the track Painting Pictures. After racking up over 100 million streams and hitting number 25 on the Billboard charts, it looked like he was about to take over the game. But now he's facing life in prison after a brutal and shocking murder. Here's how it all happened. Last week, the rap game got a massive shock when news broke that superstar Pride had been charged with murder. On July 19th, the Panola County Sheriff's Office responded to a call around noon and found a dude named Marcus Wheatley dead behind his house. Wheatley was a barber, and his grandma told reporters that he was a great dude who was always trying to help people out, and according to her, superstar Pride is the one who brutally murdered him. His grandma said she saw Pride go into Marcus's house, and she could hear them arguing inside. Then out of nowhere, she saw Marcus run out the back door while Pride was chasing them with a gun. He started letting off shots, and at least one of them hit Marcus and made him collapse into a field. After Marcus fell, Pride walked up to him and let off 3 more rounds. Then he saw Marcus's grandma watch the whole thing, so he walked up to her and up the strap. She told reporters that Pride asked if she was going to tell anyone about what went down, and then he walked back over to Marcus and put one more bullet in his head. Pride hopped in his truck and sped off from the murder scene, but the cops found it abandoned later that day. They started an investigation to find him, and just a few hours later, Pride's family called and said he wanted to surrender. The story is still developing, and we don't have a lot of details yet. But Marcus's grandma says it all started because Pride wanted him to be in a music video. Marcus was Pride's barber, and he allegedly wanted him to go to California with him for the video, but Marcus refused. Then the situation escalated until Pride chased him down and killed him. If the story is true, it's one of the craziest ways a rapper has thrown their life and career away. Pride came up in Sardis, Mississippi, and has been making music since he was 6 years old. One of his mom's friends was a rapper who helped him write his first bars about going to school. And after that, Pride was always into it.
My mama and her little friend guy, he was already rapping. So he'd be working on his little raps or whatever, and shit. Buddy was like, hey, what you be doing in school, shit like that.
Rapping wasn't always his top priority though. In school, he was a star athlete who played football, baseball, and basketball. At the same time, he was working on his raps too. And at around 12 years old, he started recording tracks on an Android tablet. He uploaded his first track to SoundCloud when he was 15, but Pride didn't even tell anyone about the song. It still racked up about 1.5k streams though, so he knew there was potential for him to make it. For the next couple of years, rapping was just something he did on the side. But when he was 17, he recorded a track called Free WAP and realized he could take everything to another level if he just focused on putting in work in the booth. Pride told XXL,
family ain't got nothing. Like, you ain't got shit. Like, me and all we see is shit, the money, the jury, and what's going on. Like, shit, we sit on our phone, but we don't got no goddamn access to it in Mississippi. So it's like, either you gonna go all in, or you gonna be like everybody else, halfway in, halfway out, and just be a hood rapper.
It didn't happen overnight though. For a while, he had no idea if the rap career would even take off, and at the time, he was hustling on the side, cleaning up yards just to get by. Then last year, he finally dropped his debut tape called 5 Pounds of Pressure. It came out in October and racked up some streams, but then in February, Pride started using TikTok, and that's when everything changed. He posted a snippet of the track Painting Pictures, and by the end of the day, it had already hit 250k views. So the next day, he posted another clip, and that one racked up over 2 million views in just 4 hours. And at that point, he knew he had something special. The track blew up like crazy on TikTok, and one of the things that caught people's attention was Pride's crazy hairstyle. He told XXL,
my head was nappy as hell. I don't think I had got a haircut in probably like a year and a half. I pulled up on my uncle ass. They would chop my shit, my uncle. Shit, I'm finna give you your own look. He was like, I'm finna give you superstar. He like, you superstar, but I'm finna, like, the world gonna wanna be superstar. Like, that's what he was on.
Pride's plan was to keep the momentum up and drop his debut album this year. But now there's no telling what'll happen. If what Marcus Wheatley's grandma says is true, Pride will probably end up spending the rest of his life behind bars instead of rocking stages.